right, next on the news, guys, we have Nicki has dropped her new track "Ruby Red to Sleaze." Fans believe a couple of the lines on "Ruby Red to Sleeve" are probably for Lotto, but Nicki Main's target this time seems to be Meg Thee Stallion. Lines 700 on them horses when we fix and to leave, but I don't fuck with them horses since Christopher Reeve. And Dorito bitches mad they not chose. Megan has a deal with Doritos. Oh wow, okay. Damn, dude. Okay, it continues. Nicki Minaj ran into some issues while performing with Lil Wayne during the set at Rolling Loud. It didn't go as planned. The person responsible for the audio struggled to deliver her outlined set list in the order provided. That dude got fired. While Nicki and Wayne attempted to remain calm on stage, Nicki eventually grew frustrated. Lil Wayne tried to brush over the technical hiccups by dancing along to the song played on stage. After repeatedly cueing parties responsible for the audio to which song should be played, she said, "Kill the DJ, kill the sound guy." Damn. I would not ever want to make a mistake as Nicki Minaj's employee. She seems scary. She seems scary more than the devil does,
Cap.
honestly.
Wow, Yuri.
Definitely Cap. He didn't lost his noggin in here. Cap.
Bro, she will ruin your life.
I think that shit is crazy, but look. Once you win Dorito bitches, that's not just some shit that people say. I've never heard nobody call nobody a Dorito bitch. That's definitely a direct, you feel me?
But who is Christopher Reeve?
That's pretty.
Christopher
what?
Reeve
Superman.
was Superman,
Yeah.
and he fell off a horse and became a paraplegic. And he was a really big dude who was big into like stem cell research.
Okay, because I was reading Christopher Reeve, but I thought I might have had the wrong person.
No, he's dead now.
Superman.
What's
Superman.
the joke there? Like, why is she comparing Meg to Christopher Reeves? Because he
Well,
fell
he's
off a
a
horse.
stallion.
You gotta go up.
If I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeve, and Josh is saying Christopher Reeve fell off a
Christopher
horse.
Reeve
Oh, she doesn't fuck
And
a
Meg-
horse.
He
almost died.
So Meg Thee Stallion.
What a random reference, dude. That really shows her age. No one knows who the fuck Christopher Reeves is.
They used to put Christopher Reeve in bars all the time, though. So it's
Facts.
like,
Superman shit.
yeah.
Because he's the original Superman.
Eminem had a bunch.
But they saying she came at Meg and Lotto.
Where the Lotto shit go.
I don't know what the Lotto shit is.
We gotta go back up.
Let me go back.
Oh. But there was.
We can't play that either because it's Rolling Loud.
Why can't people just live in peace, goddammit? Nicki Minaj is so rich and successful. Like, why does she still have to be like, oh, these women are fucking, you're not showing me my respect? It's like, dude, go to your marble floored mansion and fucking chill, dude.
Well, I'm not mad at the slight disses in rap.
Facts. That's what we
Like, that's what y'all,
That's what
yeah.
we
Like,
need.
I
That's
want her
rap.
to talk
It's
that shit.
Competitive competition.
Yeah,
feel
because
it.
niggas
That's
could
what
do
it's
it.
for.
If
Facts.
the dudes is doing it, why we expect different from the females?
Competitive
Like she
competition.
could. I'm cool with her. We know that she just had an open beef with Lotto when they had they back and forth during the Grammys time, and then we already know that she don't fuck with how Meg went to go fuck with her quote unquote op.
Yeah.
So yeah, name
And you gotta realize,
diss them bitches.
nigga, that's an art. That's a bar. Them horses,
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve, nigga, that's
Yeah.
art in words.
Now that
dog.
Josh just
She
broke it
didn't
down
just
to me, that's
she
a
didn't
fucking
just
bar.
say, fuck you, Megan. Fuck
Yeah.
you, whoop whoop, I'm smoking on y'all deads. Nigga, she just said some, nigga, that's art.
You think she wrote that?
Yeah, nigga, it's Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. She been doing this. That's Nicki Minaj, nigga. She writes her shit. Now, I'm sure she might have had help over time with like little hooks here and there or like little, but that's regular shit. But nigga, actually her writing her raps, hell yeah, it's Nicki Minaj.
And she been gassing. She been
facts.
dropping bars like that.
Facts.
Doesn't she seem like in situations like this, she comes off like a little bit like, I don't know, not jealous, but bitter in a certain way.
Petty.
Petty.
Because you got to realize, right, that when people reigned her queen, there was no competition.
Yeah.
There was no one to even compete with. You know what I'm saying? There was a huge gap for a long time.
We just recently got in this fake women unity and we uplifting all these female rappers all at once. We ain't never had this many female rappers on at once, right?
Facts.
At a time.
And you gotta realize that a good majority of them looked up to Nicki Minaj, or if they did, or even if they did, they act like they don't, right? And you gotta realize from her standpoint, if I'm reigning 10 for 10 years and there's not even no competition. It's not like I'm reigning with competition, so I'm used to other bitches. It's reigning competition and there's no competition, and then they just pop up and then motherfuckers start saying, yeah, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, and then you be like, what? I've been doing this shit for 10 years. Where the fuck they pop up from? You gotta realize how her mind state would be.
I feel that.
You
but
feel me?
I'm looking at, I'm not sure if this is a good example, but I'm looking
people
at someone
be
like.
attacking her too, though, bro. They be talking shit.
Okay. I was
That's
gonna
what I'm
say
saying. Like, she don't just wake up one day like, fuck y'all bitches.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Motherfuckers being interviews talking about, I'm the greatest female this and female that.
my
Like, you know
God.
what I'm saying? So, like,
But look,
But when you think about it, if you think about the timing that Nicki and Drake dropped, it was kind of similar, like, you know, within like the same time frame. They went to the same label and stuff. And the way that people give Wayne and Drake respect, and you know, even say like they're saying that these people are the best of all time.
she's definitely a legend for sure.
Nicki don't get that same respect. And I want to say, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but it took her a long time to get a Grammy, right?
Yeah, but Nicki was also came up as a rapper, but was a pop star too. What you're talking about is like she had her reign as like the greatest rapper, and then she was like very much in the public image, and then she retired. And I think that's a big piece of it too. Is like she said she was done with this, she was gonna go have kids and whatever. All these female rappers start popping off, and it's like, what the fuck? Where
Right.
was all of this when I was in it? Like, let me remind everybody that why I am the greatest.
I
or
just-
have
Look at
this
her
reign.
time frame. She's been relevant from what, 2007?
Before that.
But here's the thing is,
2006, 2007. Yeah.
I feel like if for example, I don't know if this is a good
2007,
example,
right?
but I feel like if PewDiePie did that, it'd be so corny. If PewDiePie came out and was like, all these new YouTubers coming out thinking they're hot shit. I've been around since 2000. I've been the biggest YouTuber since the beginning of YouTube. It's
nah,
like,
that's different, bro.
it's like, all right, bro, we know.
different but there was always YouTubers to compete with him. There was no females to compete with her, and then they just pop up. And then they're popping up. They're from New York. They're not showing her like, you know what I'm
they're
saying?
not saying
And when we
she's the
talking about
queen.
YouTubers, nigga, Act just said it.
What?
Act just said that.
Said what?
I created this blueprint. I started this.
Yeah. I guess so. You know what I mean? But also, it's like, look, when Adam started No Jumper, their thing that they said in the beginning was coolest podcast. I guess, you know, that's not that big of a thing. Well, you know, it was not greatest podcast in the world, it was coolest podcast in the world. But it's like, what if another podcaster came out going like, oh, dude, coolest podcast? I've been doing this before you. We're much cooler. Like, I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I mean,
from
niggas
Nicki.
come at Adam all the time. You stealing from our culture. They do say it.
True. I guess you're right. I don't know. I guess from what you guys are saying, it's like, yeah, Nicki, it's all plays into the art of being a rapper. You know, like you need to have some sort of beefs at some point.
Well, at least if you addressing it in the music, because what I don't respect is them social media back and forth. So I'm cool when, you know, rappers got their own issues going on and they talking about they keeping it on the beats and out the streets, like, or out the tweets.
Yeah, and I definitely appreciate it. Like Almighty said, how you know, really talented rappers, like professional rappers,
Yeah.
they won't just be like, "Fuck this person, I don't like this
Right.
person." They're gonna say something like, "Doritos bitches,
Because
mad
that's a
they
lack
not
of
chose."
talent.
Yeah.
You coming at her sponsor.
Not only your sponsor, but it makes us like read it and be like,
Yeah.
she has to be talking about her, right? She could not be, but it probably is. It's like it leaves her open up to be like, you know,
That's called
up,
rap.
up to interpretation.
That horse bar, now that Josh told me that Superman, that makes that bar 10 times harder because we know that she calls herself a stallion.
Exactly.
And
That's
now-
called a double entendre.
And even look at Nicki don't even give a fuck about what just happened with her in court or nothing. She ain't cutting her no slack. I'm still gonna come at this bitch while she just dealt out. You would think that people was cutting her slack right now, but she's such a fucking rapper. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm still saying what I gotta say.
I thought that was a super interesting part too, is that you don't hear a lot of dudes putting Meg's name in their songs right now. Like they've accepted that as
they
like
know.
we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But Nicki's
Well,
able-
Drake.
Yeah, Drake did.
Drake did
It's because
just do
he's
it.
Drake, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You
he's known
can't
her. He's
cancel
known her
him.
for a long time.
But
Not
I
that
don't-
you can't cancel
I
Drake.
think,
He
I
can
think
do
that
as he pleases.
people are so know that these times are so sensitive that we can't even mention Meg or say anything about Meg or anything right now, being that she just went through this whole situation in this case. It's almost like people in rap is like, you know, let's just be cool right now, not talk about her or whatever. But Nicki, like, bitch, fuck you and the horses.
Didn't Nicki
and
go
Doritos.
after Meg's man too, where she was like, "Oh, you were calling out snitches, but now you're laying next to one," type shit or whatever.
Who? Say it again.
I swear she said that. Nicki said
Somebody
that.
said that.
Yeah, someone said that to Meg the Stallion's boyfriend or husband, whoever it is. They were like, he apparently back in the day, not too long ago, was calling out hella rappers
Party Fontaine?
for snitching. I don't know his name is, but
That's Meg's dude.
he was calling out people for snitching, and now they're like, "Oh, you're sleeping next to a snitch," blah blah.
I'm not familiar.
I didn't even know that they was on her for calling her a snitch.